Hey you guys, it's Jocy. Today I'm here to make 6 more items from the new MiniVerse Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts series. The first item I'm going to make in this video is the Quidditch set. And for this item, we were given a bottle of resin, which we need to go ahead and mix up and shake up really well. Once we're done shaking up that bottle, we're going to add the nozzle. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the little tube that they gave us. We want to make sure we put this tube on really securely, so I'm just going to go ahead and push it down and make sure it is firmly on there. We're starting off by making the golden snitch, and for that we need to make its wings. So we were given 2 silicone molds for each of those wings, and we're going to place that little nozzle end all the way to the tip of the wing, and then we're going to go ahead and fill it up with our resin. I'm slowly pulling out the tube as I fill up the silicone mold. So we're just going to go ahead and do it, and while you're holding the silicone mold, make sure you're not squeezing it, as it's going to squeeze out the resin as well. But I can see in the mold that there are some bubbles, so I just went ahead and took my toothpick and try to pop and remove some of those bubbles. I needed to add a little bit more resin because it wasn't filled up to the top. Then I'm going to take my toothpick and scrape away any excess resin. Once I'm done with the first silicone mold, we're going to go ahead and do the same process to the second mold. For this item, we're given this cute little chest box that contains the other pieces for our wings. We're going to go ahead and place one of those pieces into the top slit of that silicone mold. So I don't want to touch the resin, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish pushing it in with our little tongs and then scraping away any excess resin. So we're just going to go ahead and do that with the second mold as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and set our silicone molds with our UV light. Once we're done doing that, we can go ahead and unmold them. This is always the nerve-wracking part, to see if our molds turned out well. This one, I had a little bubble there at the top edge of the wing, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that later on. Now I'm going to go ahead and unmold the second wing. I'm just trying to be careful not to handle it too roughly, but once I do pull it out, I can see that it turned out perfectly. So they look really nice, and now I'm just going to go ahead and fix that little mistake that I had in the first wing. I just added a little bit of resin to fill up that little hole, and then I'm setting it, and then our wing is done. But both of them had this little point at the top, so I just wanted to file it down. Eric found an old nail file in his drawer, so I just used that, and with a little bit of filing, the wings are all done and nice. Next, it's time to assemble the golden snitch. So we got the main ball portion, and I'm going to go ahead and stick in the wings in the little holes that it has, and they fit in there pretty snugly, and here it is. They also gave us a little stand to put our snitch in, and here it is. So cute. For Quidditch set, we were given this cute little chest to hold the balls, and it's pretty detailed because, as you can see, the little handles on the side move. So the little chest here is cute as is, But to make it even cuter, we were given this deco sticker set, which we're going to use to decorate that little chest. So we're just going to take out the different parts and then stick them onto the chest to make it even more amazing. Usually when MiniVerse gives us any type of sticker decals, the adhesive is very tacky and very sticky, but I found with these stickers that the adhesive wasn't very good. So we're going to probably have to find a more permanent solution to make our sticker stick better. But anyway, while we stick the stickers on, the chest really transforms and it gets cuter and cuter with every sticker that we put on. Once we've placed all these stickers on the chest, look how amazing it looks. This is such a pretty piece to have. But we're going to go ahead and open it and then place the balls into the chest. For our Quidditch set, we were also given a little beater's bat. And then here is our golden snitch. This set looks so cool. The next item we're going to be working on is baby Norbert. For this item, we're given a pretty little silver and gold plate. We were also given this tiny bucket which contains baby Norbert's food, and once you open it, you might be surprised to see what he's going to be eating. We get 2 little lizards, and I love the way these lizards look, and we are also given some mice. Next, we're going to go ahead and arrange those lizards and mice onto the plate, and we're also given a bottle of this sauce that we're going to drizzle on the plate and the mice and lizards as well. And then once you put however much sauce you want on the plate, we're going to go ahead and set it with our UV light. For this item, we were given this small canvas bag, and when we open it, we can see that it contains this cute little dragon egg. As you can see, it already has a perforated crack around the egg, so we're just going to push around the egg and help baby Norbert hatch out of his egg. And there he is. Look how cute. But I'm going to go ahead and take him out because who knows how long he's been in that egg and he's all scrunched up. So I'm going to go ahead and move around the tail and the wings just so he can stretch out a little bit. If you're wondering what it feels like soft rubber. And I'm assuming that's what the dinosaurs feel like in the Jurassic World series if we were able to take them out of their containers. But anyway, I'm positioning baby Norbert in front of his food and look how cute. The next item we're going to be working on are the baby Mandrakes. To make these, we were given this box of 2 planter pots, and I love that we were given 2 different kind of pots. We were given a shorter pot, and then we were given a taller pot. To plant our baby mandrakes, we were given a bag of potting mix. So I'm just opening up the bag, and that's what it looks like. Then we're going to take our little shovel and scoop out some of that potting mix and put some in each of the pots. I'm just filling up the pots about 3/4 of the way before we add our little mandrakes. And our baby mandrakes are in this bag. So once we take them out, we can see what they look like. Oh my gosh, check out those faces. They are so stinking cute. I can't get over how cute its little leg roots are. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and firmly push in the baby mandrake into the potting mix, and then add a little bit more of that potting mix into the front and back of the plant, and then just pushing it down with my fingers. I feel like our fingers work better than the shovel because the potting mix sticks to the shovel, but I still use a shovel to push it down a little bit more. And then once we do that, our plant is securely planted in the pot. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the second baby mandrake. Once we've planted both of our baby mandrakes, this item is all done. This one was really easy to put together, but as an accessory, we get this little box which contains a pair of earmuffs. The earmuffs are such a cute little accessory to display with our little baby mandrakes, and I really love how these look together. The next item we're going to be working on is Harry Potter's class supplies. We're going to start off by making his wand, and to make that wand we were given this silicone mold. We were also given this bottle of resin, and we're going to place the nozzle on that bottle as well as the little tube. And remember, when you put on the tube, make sure you place it down securely onto that nozzle. After placing the end of the tube to the bottom of the silicone mold, we're going to go ahead and fill it up with resin. For this item, we were given this pretty Ollivander's box, and inside contains our wand handle. I can't get over how pretty this box is. I love the velvet lining and the ribbon. But anyway, in the box is our wand handle, and we're going to go ahead and place it into our silicone mold. We have to push it in because the handle is a little bit bigger than the opening for the silicone mold. So we just have to push it in, and once we do, then we can go ahead and set it. After we've let it set, we can go ahead and unmold it. I like to twist the silicone mold and stretch it a little bit just to separate the wand from the mold. And then we can go ahead and then pull it out. And once we pull it out, here is what it looks like. And the wand turned out really well. I have no air bubbles and it looks really smooth. We got a little stand to display our wand, and we were also given this cool little book. I really love this one because I love the color, and it has the seal for all 4 houses on the cover. But looks so cool right next to our wand. And in this box, oh my gosh, look how cute. We got a pair of Harry Potter glasses, and I believe the lenses can be used as little magnifying glasses as well. Another cool item we got in this set is this Marauders map, and look how long it extends to be. So I believe this shows the entirety of Hogwarts. So this is a really cool piece that can be displayed with all our other items. So here is Harry Potter's class supply set. I decided to display my wand in the Ollivander's box, but you could do it either way. The next item I'm going to be making is the Nimbus 2001. To make the broom handle, we were given this silicone mold as well as this bottle of resin. We're going to go ahead and take the top off, then place on the nozzle. Then we're going to attach the tube to that nozzle. Once we've attached the tube to the nozzle, we're going to place the end of the tube to the bottom of the silicone mold and then start filling it up. I had a hard time filling up the tube just because the resin flows very slowly, but eventually I got it filled up all the way. Once we have our mold filled up all the way, we're going to open up our little chest to take out our little feet holder contraption. And then we're going to place that on top of the silicone mold. Next, we're going to go ahead and cure our mold with our UV light, and we want to make sure that we are curing it from all sides before we attempt to unmold it. When our resin is all cured, we can go ahead and start unmolding our broom handle. Like I did with the wand, I'm just twisting the silicone mold and separating it from the actual broom handle. Then we can pull it out, and then here is our broom handle. Look how good it looks. And I love the details on the head. It looks like a little snake head. Finally, we can attach on our broom head, and then once we do that, our Nimbus 2001 is all done. I think this one turned out really well. The last item I'm going to be making is a Gryffindor scarf, and if you saw my part 1 process video, you know why I saved this for last. Unfortunately, the footage of me showing the individual items you get to make this scarf got deleted, but you will see those items as I make this scarf. But anyway, you get a loom, you get a needle, and you get 2 bundles of yarn, and all I did was attach the main structure of the scarf to the loom, and then I went ahead and threaded the yarn on the needle. So I'm just going ahead and starting off with the first section of the scarf. And to be honest, if you watch my first process video where I made the Slytherin scarf, I said that I did not enjoy making it one bit. But with this second scarf, I actually had fun and it went by pretty quickly. I think just having the experience of making that first scarf helped me with this one, and the process went by so much easier and so much smoother. I think each section of this scarf took me less than 5 minutes, and in total, the whole scarf probably took me 35 to 40 minutes to complete. But I know that in my first process video, I was just saying how much I did not like making this, and I hope I didn't discourage anybody from getting this item or attempting to do it yourself, because in the end, what you get is really cute and you will be satisfied and proud of yourself for actually completing it. But yeah, I changed my opinion about the scarf. It actually was really fun to do. Sorry, I didn't really explain step by step how to make this scarf, but I guess you could just watch the video and you will get the gist of how to do it. You'll also have the directions of this item to help you make it. But here is how it turned out. Super cute. The back is quite messy, so I just snipped off all those little extra pieces, and then I will secure it later on with some fabric glue that I have. But if you just leave it like this and don't fuss with it, it should hold up. But the last piece that we have to do is put on the little emblem stickers. We're going to put one of those stickers on each end of the scarf, and then once we do that, our Gryffindor scarf is all done. My scarf is not perfect and yours might not be either, but every little imperfection or quote-unquote mistake just makes it look more handmade, and you'll have the satisfaction knowing that you made this cute Harry Potter scarf all with your own little 2 hands. As a cute little accessory to our scarf, we got this cute Gryffindor notebook. When placed right beside, looks so super cute together. Here are all 6 items that I made in this video from the new MiniVerse Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts series. And I think this series is super fun. Even if you're not the biggest Harry Potter fan and you're just a casual fan like me, I think you'll still get enjoyment from this series. I think this series has a good variety of difficulty levels in making these items for people who are super new to MiniVerse. There are super simple and easy to put together items, as well as more difficult items for people who have a lot of experience making MiniVerse miniatures. So that'll be fun for all levels. I do hope that they continue this series because I did get a lot of comments with people disappointed that their houses weren't represented in this series. So hopefully next time around they'll have items from Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff for those people as well. But yeah, super fun series, and I can't wait for future Miniverse releases. With that in mind, I will be receiving my order for the new Miniverse Diner Series 4 capsules that I purchased fairly soon. I'm probably going to get them tomorrow, so expect an unboxing video of those capsules soon. Can't wait. I love Diner Series, one of my favorites. If you've been waiting for the winner announcement for the giveaway for the capsule from this Back to Hogwarts series, I will be posting that winner announcement video tomorrow. So if you don't already have your notifications set, have them set so if you are chosen as a winner, you can claim your prize and provide me with your um, mailing information. Today, here in the US, is Independence Day. So, if you're in the US and you're celebrating the 4th of July, I hope you're having a safe one, having a great time with friends and family, eating lots of good food, getting to watch the fireworks and all that good stuff. But even if you're not in the US, I hope you are having a wonderful day as well. Okay, thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, bye.